Holly here from Your Past is a Gift. So today I wanted to ask you a question. When are you the most beautiful? Do you know? Do you even know that you are beautiful? Is it a word that you don't use for yourself? Is it a word that you tend to avoid because that belongs to supermodels or actresses, actors? Or when are you your most beautiful? Because a person can look absolutely gorgeous on the outside and can have the most horrible personality. And so once you've interacted with that person and you see the kind of person that they are, all of a sudden that beauty, just the external beauty that you're looking at, it just crumbles away like, ew. Not what I was expecting. That's just the outside. But the truth is, we are our most beautiful, all of us, when we are connecting. When you are connecting. And the thing is, here's the beauty of it. It doesn't have to be to another person. It doesn't have to be to another human being. When you are connecting, when you're giving your love, it could be to an animal, it could be to a dog. That's why so many people love having dogs or cats. Because they can't hurt you. They give you their unconditional love. And you can love them and feel safe. That your love is safe with them. They're not going to hurt you. So it could be for an animal that you could be connecting, you could be giving your love to. And in those moments where you sit with that pet, you sit with that cat, you sit with that dog, and you have your moments of connection where you allow yourself to give that animal your love. And they give you theirs because that's all they want to do. Just like a baby and a young, a toddler. All they want to do is give you their love. That's all they know. It's their instinct. They want to connect with you. They want to look in your eyes and they want to give you all their love. They want you to know you're okay. I love you. You're safe. We're all in this together. So I want you to really think about that today. When are you your most beautiful? Do you have any moments where you are your most beautiful self, where you've connected with someone else? For example, if you're with another person, you've made time to listen to them, actually help them to feel heard, not just listen to, criticize or judge or to give feedback. A lot of us, we don't want that when we're talking to someone else. We just want to feel heard. We want to know that someone sees us for who we are. That's all we want. We don't need you to give us all this feedback about all this critique about what we can improve, what we can do better. We want to know that you see us, that you hear us, that you acknowledge the human being within. Some people call that spirit. Call it whatever you want. There's a human being inside everybody. Each person. There's a human being inside that wants to be acknowledged. And they need to connect, because as we've spoken so many times before, we are here to connect. And funny enough, all the videos I was watching this morning on YouTube, we're all talking about that. That we shine the most when we are connected, when we are serving others. I've offended a few people using that word because they seem to think that serving, being a servant is a degrading term. To serve others. And I don't use it in that sense. I always use it in the sense that to serve another human being is to lift them up, to encourage them, to help them see the beauty within them. Because I've always had that gift that no matter who I'm talking to, I will always see the beauty within them. And I've always felt from quite young that it's my job to help them see that. Because so many people go through life. I think it was because it started with my mum. That for most of my life I watched her not feel beautiful. Apart from all the wonderful things that she would do for us with so much love, she's never felt beautiful in the real term of what beauty is. Not what you look like on the outside. But in terms of your spirit, you know, you are your most beautiful. You shine the most when you're connected to others, when you are giving your love to others. And there are so many ways that we can give love. And they're so simple. There's no reason why you can't do that. The only reason is the one that I keep bringing up in all the videos, and it's that you don't feel good enough to share who you are with someone else. You don't feel worthy of someone else's love. That will stop you from connecting. You may feel that you have nothing to contribute. You may feel that you are nothing. All of these things that you've decided about yourself. You may feel ashamed, because I know I grew up watching my mum feel that way. She felt ashamed most of her life. You know, so I watched that, and I saw how that shame would stop her from connecting with people, would stop her from reaching out sometimes to others. You know, that they would see that she wasn't worthy, or that she wasn't good enough, or whatever all the shame was about, you know, that people carry. You know, that's what stops you. So, my darlings, I want you to really think about that today. What is stopping you from connecting? And that will be your first step. It'll be your first step. If you can recognize if it's the shame. If you're ashamed, something's happened to you in your childhood and it's made you feel ashamed of who you are. You know, if you were made to feel that you weren't worthy of being loved, if you were made to feel unlovable, if you're made to feel you're not good enough in some way, if you're made to feel unwanted, invisible, that was my one. The unwanted and the invisible stuck with me for a very long time. And those feelings of being unwanted and feeling invisible created an enormous anger inside of me, you know, towards the world, towards everything. So that's in previous videos. I don't need to discuss that again. That's my example. For many of you, it may be any of the other ones, maybe something I haven't mentioned, but you know within yourself what it is. What is stopping you from connecting? You'll know it straight away. I don't have to tell you. After all these videos that you've been watching, you will definitely know what is stopping you from connecting and being your most beautiful self. Oh, my darlings. I love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe below so you don't miss any of the messages, because you missed the video, but in each video there's an important message. So that might be the message you need today to help you move forward. Because that's what it's for. It's to actually move forward, but in a new direction, not in the same one. You know, because with all this baggage that we've been carrying along, we keep going into the same patterns. We're not creating anything new. This baggage is holding us back from doing anything different with our lives. You just keep doing the same thing over and over. You don't realize it. You know, you either keep attracting the same partner that's abusive, you know, or you keep going to jobs where you get abused at your job by your boss. You know, you'll know what it is. You'll know what your pattern is, and you'll know what it is that keeps repeating in your life. You'll know it straight away. You'll think, why does this always happen to me? Why does this keep happening to me? And the answer's inside you. And it has to do with something that's happened, something that you decided about yourself, something that you believe about yourself. And all these videos are here to tell you that those things that make you feel bad about who you are not true. They're not true. And as long as you keep believing them, you can't move forward. You can't create a beautiful, bright new future. It's impossible. You're just going to keep creating the same with those beliefs. Oh, my darling. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye for now.